Hey guys, it's me again. I'm back at it again. So this video I did not film a intro to it, but I'm just gonna jump right into it. I set my eyes with the Urban Decay Shadow Primer. Then I use a little flat shader brush, and just to set my primer, I use vanilla color, similar to my skin tone. I'm just gonna use that to set my eyeshadow. My eyeshadow primer. So my eyeshadows blend nice and smoothly. Here I'm using the Tarteless in Bloom palette. I'm using Smarty Pants and Sweetheart, and I'm just using those and mixing them together to use as my transition color. Here I'm just gonna go ahead and go back and forth with both my eyes and blend that in pretty high. I like to do it high so that way it's a nice gradient effect. Here I'm using, I believe that's Warm Taupe from Anastasia, the single shadows. And I'm just going to go right below the Sweetheart and Smarty Pants to start, making a nice gradient effect. And here I'm using Red Earth, also from Anastasia. And I'm just going to go a little bit lower, and I'm going to start on the outer edges. And just a little bit on the inside of my eye, but mostly I want to focus that color on the edge. And here I'm bringing that color just a little bit above, and then I'm going back with no product on my brush to blend it out a little bit better. And here I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me to carve out my crease. It's not going to be a full cut crease. I'm just cutting it halfway. You see what I mean whenever I do it, because I don't go completely all the way. I just kind of so that way my eyes are really hooded, so I try to do it halfway. It looks better that way. And here I used Pink Champagne Anastasia, and I put it on a wet brush, shader brush, that same brush that I used in the beginning of the video to set my eyes. And here I'm just basically putting the color where I had put the concealer. Here I'm using Rebel, also from the Tarteless in Bloom palette, and I'm just making sure that corner edge is blended out more. Then I used a more precise brush, and as if you notice, this video somehow turned the other way. Don't know how that happened. It will be over soon. And here I'm also, you see, I'm going in a little bit more to deepen that cut crease. And I'm going just a little bit. I'm not going really high with it either. And then I'm blending it slightly. You don't want to go too crazy with it because it can go 0 to 100 real quick. Here I'm using NYX liquid liner to wing it out. Remember, when in doubt, wing it out. And we're back to normal now. I don't know how I did that, but anyways, I'm using Rimmel Lasting 24-Hour Foundation. I love that foundation. And it's super cheap, and my skin's super oily, so it works out pretty nice. And I'm just spotting. I like to spot it on my face. Little dots. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out, and I'm using the Real Techniques sponge. I'm not quite sure what the proper name it is for it, but it's pretty similar to the Beauty Blender, but it's way cheaper. Highly suggested for, if you're on a budget. And I'm using that same concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me, to highlight underneath my eyes. And I'm going to look pretty crazy right now. But it's okay, we're gonna get through this. And I make sure I do it on my chin and a little bit on my lip and down the nose. I don't like to go too crazy because sometimes I end up looking like a hot mess if I go overboard. with the concealer. And I'm just gonna blend it out. And this sponge works pretty good. Like, I don't, beauty blender who? And I'm gonna go ahead and set my concealer with some powder. I'm using the Laura Mercier brightening powder, and I'm just setting my face with just, it's translucent powder. Nothing special about it. And I don't like to leave the under that. I don't like to bake really that much. I just leave it on there so it sets and it's nice and smooth and you can't see my ugly bags. And I'm using the butter bronzer from I think it's called Physicians Formula. I like it. It's really nice, even though at first I thought it wasn't gonna be like very pigmented and it was too light, but it's actually a really nice bronzer, or you can even use it as a contour color because it's not orange and it's not too gray. Here I'm using the Anastasia contour kit. Somehow I ended up using a lot of Anastasia products in this video, but it's okay. So I'm using that to contour, and I like to do a deep contour. And I'm just using a little e.l.f. blush brush, and I'm using a MAC. I think this is I forgot what it is, but I'll leave it in the description box. It's a really nice color. I love it. And I'm using Benefit What's Up highlighter. And I like to tap that in with my finger instead of going straight from the stick because it blends out better. I'm going down the bridge of my nose. I'm using a fan brush and the Mary Luminizer highlighter from the Balm to set the highlighter. And I'm going to make some ugly faces here to curl my lashes. It's very hard not to like to have my mouth closed when I do that for some reason. And I'm putting some mascara. I'm not a mascara person, so mascara is whatever to me. And here I'm using, I believe those are Cocoa lashes. I'll also list the name of those on the bottom. I think they're called Goddess. I'm pretty sure they're called Goddess. They're really nice, but I felt like they're really dramatic. Like, I don't know if it was just me. And I'm using the, I believe that's the Red Earth underneath my eye. Yeah, it's definitely Red Earth. I don't know. I have to put some eyeshadow down there because otherwise it looks blank. And I'm putting some highlighter in the corner of my eye. The same highlighter I used on my face, my cheekbones. And I'm gonna go ahead and set it with that e.l.f. setting spray. I love it because it's cheap, and because it's cheap. And plus it doesn't make me look like so powdery. That's why I like to use that too. Because I'm an oily gal, can't be putting crazy stuff. And I'm putting a Lumiere 2 by ColourPop on my lips. Beautiful color, beautiful, beautiful color. I always tend to go for those colors too. The mauve color is really pretty. And I'm gonna make some weird awkward faces, but that's okay. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like it, keep on watching, subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. Thanks for watching.